Hello, welcome back. You all know the drill at this point. If not, and this is your first time, sorry, don't mind me as I just throw my phone around, I guess. Why? It's the only question I have. Why would you look at like a playthrough of a story game and be like, hear me out, I don't know anything that's going on, but let's start at like episode, I don't know, 15. I'll pick it up. Like, that's kind of weird to me. I respect your decision, honestly. Like, you live your life. I'll never understand it, though. So let's just dive right into this bad boy. All right, we got his Grand Slam fighters. I love all this wrestling that's going on. The turn of wrestling. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF recently. It's a really solid product, IMO. Much better than the the WWE. They can't say that, though. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yup. He's gonna face Yusuke at the Dome show. Why don't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch, unlike your indie darling. Oh, true. I want to marry Yusuke. There it is. Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good, just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Yo, wrestling is fake. Can we ban that guy? The guy who doesn't get the joke? We all know it's fake. Like, that's the point. That's what makes it fun. Amazing how I know all the words, and yet I understand nothing. I got an idea of what's going on here. Also, I want to point out, what the fuck's up with this guy? All I see are locks and arm bars. What do you mean nothing that impressive? Have you ever tried to put someone into any sort of lock? At all? It's not that easy, my guy. Now, granted, wrestling's fake, so they kind of like let you do it, I suppose, and you're here for like the spectacle, but not everyone's gonna be your Rey Mysterio flipping and flying around, all right? Like, you gotta have someone a bit more grounded so that your crazy people can look crazier, all right? And I don't think that means that you should just take out the grounded people are boring. No. No. Anyway, what's going on with the augmented eye? Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. Oh no, my Lana Smithy. Oh my god, look at this. Jesus Christ. Oh, excuse me. The classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television this Friday after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. What the fuck? Hold on. All right, now this article is not about the show. It's like, hey, people are poor, right? More words have gone into talking about Glitch City's financial situation than the actual show itself, or at least an equal amount. I have some things to nitpick here, though. Need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service. Like, I get it, you know, money's tight. You can't be out here buying your HBO Max when you're barely, when you have, like, you know, you have to choose, do I want HBO Max this month or do I want, like, food? You gotta choose the food, right? Like, that's how it be. And if there are people out there, there's some of you viewers who are like, I'd choose the HBO Max, you're insane. Please go buy something to eat, I beg you. I beg you. But I want to talk about this little line here. Lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. Now, I take this to mean that budgeting-wise, you can only spend so much on the internet, right? Because, like, the idea being that, you know, you've got so much taken up by your rent and your utilities and yada yada, right? Rent, mortgage, whatever. This is the future. No one fucking owns anything in here. Like, let's be real here. I'm renting in this world. I'm probably renting. Everyone's here renting, right? So I take it to probably mean that. Just like you only have so much budget that you can put towards rando internet shit. But I'm not certain that it doesn't just mean that, hey, if you're a member of the lower class, they're like, you can only buy so many things on the internet, so much, before we just cut you off. Before we're just like, no more. You can't, you're not allowed. Like, you've been rolling too much gotcha, my guy. You get one purchase of premium currency, so you better make it count. You better buy that big bundle, because you only get one purchase this month, so you might as well go for the big one, because what if you need more later? Who knows, right? Like, that seems like a predatory tactic that I could see happening in the dystopian future. Is that a tear in your eye? No? It'd be ridiculous. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year by Lana Smithy. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. This is horrific. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. Yeah, like just shutting people down, just tearing your muscles apart from the inside. This is terrifying. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. I wonder if she's among those 80. Yeah, probably. She probably is. Update, Lilim receiving mysterious messages by Lana Smithy. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. White noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. White noise intensifies. End of transmission. Developing. Spooky. Or a made-up story. I think this is spooky. I think this is very spooky, even if it's not real. That just because something isn't real doesn't mean it's not scary. I'm not a big horror movie guy. I think they're mostly pretty cheesy, but I like to play some horror games. And let me tell you, I've been spooked by some horror games in my time, and I know they're not real. There's some monsters in Silent Hill 2 that still haunt me to this very day. I'll wake up in a cold sweat at night thinking about the abstract daddy and be horrified by that. And that thing's hella not real, but it still terrifies me to my core. If you don't know anything about that, stay safe. Just don't look up things that are gonna scar you. All right, don't be like this. I was young too. I know what it's like when someone's like, trust me, you're better off not knowing. And I was like, I want to know though, because I'm an adult. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, man, there's a lot of things that I wish I didn't know. Anyway, I love the wrestling, but we got our main channel. All right. Good evening. Hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker, Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. All right. I like the music we got. Time to mix drinks and change lives. I don't know who this is. Wait here, I'll check inside. That'll get the normal voice for now. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, they're new people. That's why I don't know them. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Got him. You know what, Jill? I liked it. All right, I liked it. I appreciate the joke. I can dig it. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right, when you see a fielding build with phobos, a building filled with hobos, this should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please? Right. Girl asks for a Brantini. The Lilum freaks me out. She do just be kind of staring into our soul. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a little weird. God fucking damn it. I'm already throwing wrong ingredients in, man. I swear. Like, y'all are probably watching me do this and you're like, Folon's drunk. I'm not, I promise. Genuinely. All I drink is water, and speaking of which, I need some. But some days I'm like, fuck, maybe I'd be a better bartender if I was drunk. I don't know. We'll see for the last episode. I'll just get smashed. I'll just down a bunch of Karma Train raw. Here you are. Thanks. It's an interesting outfit in this cold season. Miss... Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilum friend is... Essentia. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure. Let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Y2K Bartender? Is it really Y2K? That's hilarious. That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. That's kind of weird. You could invite him in. Be like, hey, we're stopping for it. I'd be kind of pissed if I was going to like a con with some buddies and we were all in cosplay, right? And they're like, fuck, we don't know the way to the convention center. Let's stop in the nearby McDonald's and ask for directions. And then while they're in there, they're like, you know what? Let's just like get some food and sit down and eat. Well, I'm just standing out on the street in a place I don't know, being like, I guess I just exist now. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Bella asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out. Yeah, that's fair. She's seeing things, but that's fine. You know what? You're going to a con. I know how it be. All right. I've been to a con before. I know how it goes. All right. Don't look. You don't drink at cons. All right, unless it's like endorsed. But I know, even though I say this, that's not gonna stop people. Also, who the fuck's going to cons right now in the current world state? When they show back up, don't drink at cons. All right, like I'm legally required to tell you this, but I know people do it anyway. So just like be cool. You don't want to be that guy that's like an absolute mess, passed out, doesn't know what's happening. You don't want to be that guy. Don't be a liability to your friends. I'm just saying, all right? Here. Yep, this is the thing. Damn, I got dizzy pretty fast. I better stop here. Yeah, it's almost like I blasted you with Karmatrine. Now that I think about it, just who are you? Essentia? Isn't she your friend? I guess? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You came in here with her. What does that mean? I just kind of met her in a convention and she stuck with me ever since. All right, you know what? Fair enough. That's a reasonable explanation of I don't know. She also seems off. Like she's missing something or thinking too much. Interference. Slow synchronization. Well, I won't hold you any longer. We should go. Goodbye. Please, come again. Why the hell are you on the floor? Tased? By the vending machines? Wonder if he said something to piss off Dee Dee or Go-Go. The vending machines will tase you? That's amazing. I love it. People who are like trying to shake them or, you know, knock the drinks out and they just fucking blast you. I'm in for this future. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking things. More importantly though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Hi honey. Hello? Don't worry about that, that was fine. I guess I would be more of a, oh, hi honey. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilim just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but she hasn't told me about a drink that hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? Was she the one that liked the Piano Man? One of them liked the Piano Man, all right? And I'm pretty sure it wasn't Alma. I fucked that up, so we're going with it. I don't remember. I genuinely don't. I'm pretty sure one of them liked the, or was it the Piano Woman? Was it a Piano Woman? Fuck. Genuinely do not remember. Shit. I want to say it was the Piano Man. I'm going with it. I trust in myself. Here. Thanks. She didn't notice it was the wrong drink? So much silence. I guess I fucked it up. God damn it. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. All right, look, Dorothy, let's be real. In your line of work, you're gonna hit the body odor no matter which way. I guess, like, you know what? I don't want to dive too deep into this. I'm pumping the brakes on that one. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though. I mean it. Thanks. Although, I've wondered for a while, do you Lilim really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be developed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. I mean, like, to be fair, that's like saying, hey, person, you seem pretty knowledgeable about general history. Like, relating to you and, like, I don't know, that's a weird thing to say. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them, and you can't protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm, or you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? Oh God, here we go. Oh fuck, this is a landmine. I was about to say like, yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, if robots became self-aware and sentient, I don't really think we should have the Asimov's 3 laws bind them forever. That's fucked up, right? That's like literal slavery at that point. This is yikes, though. I'm not diving into that one. If I remember correctly, those were only distilled version of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. True, it's like a novel that those come from, right? They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit, though. It's getting gloomy. Your apartment's very comfy, you know? It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute! What was his name again? Foray. Why Foray? I figured if he ever got lost, I'd at least want to be able to yell. Oh no, it is 4. It's not Foray, it's supposed to be 4. I'd want to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. All right, well now I'm changed. I don't know, do I? I'm kind of stuck with 4A, but 4 makes a lot more. I've never seen 4 written. All right, I've only ever heard it. So why am I trying to justify myself? No, we double down in this household, all right? I'm not a fucking coward. I don't back down. It's 4A, all right? I'm not backing down. And every time you play with him, you can say it's 4A play. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilim kid that wanted to transcend. What, a movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Oh, she named the cat after that robot that died, right? The one that she has the finger as a necklace? That's cute. Do you want anything else? Let's go with the blue fairy. All right, blue fairy for Dorothy, easy enough. What's this bad boy? 4 of these, 1 of those. All right, look, we're pouring heavy tonight. We're feeling heavy, so we pour heavy. It's just that easy. Here. Why do they call it a blue fairy? Is it because of Pinocchio? I believe the name is based off of absinthe, which some call the green fairy. The first versions of the drink were described as sweeter absinthe. Sadly, they had to fix the formula because people were turning green. Not blue? Bluish green. You seem to have cheered up a bit there. Yeah, talking to you always helps me get my mind off things. Hey, there's something I've wondered for a while now. What? What kind of friends do you have? I mean, are they in your same line of work, or... friends, aside from you? Thank you. Well, there's Lawrence, that vending machine is a... There's Lawrence, that vending machine is a lot of fun to be with. Once you get past his quirkiness, that is. I've also met a lot of nice people working in the streets. From the top of my head, I can think about... Nightingale, another Lilim. He changed himself to have fur and a more wolf-like face. He's also a pretty good pianist. He plays in a jazz band on the weekends. There's also Nadira, a drag queen and the owner of a club I've been invited to a few times. She has an animal shelter on the side. I help her with it occasionally. Oh, there's also Sister Clementine, a nun from an orphanage. I go there sometimes and play with the kids. Whoa, that's something I didn't expect to hear. I also almost got adopted once. I was flattered, but it was weird. Oh, and it turns out I already knew your boss. Some years ago, she what? What? I said too much. Client confidentiality and all that. Well, enough tangents. Why were you gloomy in the first place? In the first place? God bless, dude. Quick sip. Fuck me, man. Why were you gloomy in the first place? Gloomy? When you came in, I don't know if gloomy is the right word, but you were pretty quiet at the very least. And knowing how you normally are, it was pretty weird. Oh, don't worry about that. Just had one too many things going on in my mind. I wasn't gloomy or anything, more like distracted, really. Well, I think I'll go now. Thanks for lending me an ear, honey. My boss told you about the party tomorrow, right? Yep, I wouldn't dare to miss that. Okay then. All right then, see you tomorrow. Good luck. Thanks. And that's that. Boss, I'll be taking my break. All right. How far is her office? Like, are we shouting at each other? Because she seems so chill in those moments. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Now safe to continue playing. Oh, they left my channel. Let's go. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PBV main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. All right. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Say. Or hi, Say. Yo, I like Say. Let's go, Say. Let's go. High in the power rankings. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something cold for Say. Oh, fuck. I don't remember what Say like. Sweet drinks? I don't know. Moonblast or cold, I think? Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. That's like my go-to now, I think. Anytime I'm like something cold and sweet, going with the Moonblast. It's the best I got. Blend that bad boy. $180, by the way. Jesus Christ. I think you'll like this one. Really? So sweet of you. Thanks. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. I can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun! Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. Where is Stella's Christmas party? Or what are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff's members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids even started calling her Auntie Ella. Oh, that's so fucking cute. Oh my God. That actually put a warmth in my chest. That is adorable. Auntie Ella, that is fucking precious. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending, because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? Also, I mean, what do you mean you're not? She's come every fucking time in either her work uniform or in a goddamn tank top, like an absolute Chad, by the way. God, I love Say, man. What a badass. What an absolute badass. Sorry, went on a little bit of a rant there. Excuse me. Pardon me. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. Dude, Say, I want to step back for a minute. Wear whatever the fuck you want. You want to go out there rocking like a nice dress or something, or like a nice spring dress, or like a romper, and with these guns out and about, fucking do it, man. I'm just saying, mad respect, all right? I don't. If anyone out there's like, oh, that girl's too muscly to be wearing that dress, fuck them, all right? Like, that's just some bitch energy, all right? That's some real beta energy right there. To be like, you shouldn't be so strong, lady. That's real bitch mode, all right? No respect for that. You go out there and you be like, yeah, I can absolutely lift you over my head and bench press you like the little loser you are, while still in this goddamn dress while doing it, looking fine. I don't know why I'm so mad about this all of a sudden. Why am I so passionate about this? I neither wear dresses nor am fit. This is something I should have no stake in. What is happening? We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go to the extreme mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? Yeah, they're drills. Like, let's be real. She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. I mean, like, alright, look. You're entitled to feel however you want about your body, right? Like, I'm not gonna be like, nah, you know. That's ridiculous, right? Like, you know, everyone's got how they feel about themselves. I like to encourage body positivity, but if you want to change how you look, then I think you're entitled to do that. It's your fucking body. Do what you want with it, right? I'm just saying though, like, just because you're muscly doesn't mean you're manly. All right? Like, I don't think those two are like the same, you know? I don't know how to really differentiate it, I guess. I don't know. To me, I guess manly is more of like a demeanor than like a physical appearance. I don't look at someone and be like, I guess I don't know. Maybe now that I'm thinking about it, there is kind of like a manly appearance. But say you are not. Like if I think manly, I don't know. I think of like some like bald guy with like a big old bushy beard or something. That's I'm like, yeah, that's manly. I don't know, but I'm starting to, you know what? Let's just get out of here. I'm gonna have to think on this on my own time now. I've come with more questions than answers. Here I was trying to, like, you know, explain my thought process, but I don't even know anymore. You're fine. Don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic for say. I think she liked the Sugar Rush, right? Well, let's go with like a Sparkle Star. Let's mix it up, all right? Let's mix it up. Non-alcoholic. Here you go. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. But even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. We'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say? Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? Be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something about after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That is such a positive outlook. I don't know if I could have that. Though then again, I've never been through a crazy traumatic experience like that. But still, like, good on you, Say. God damn. What a champ. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Damn, immediately. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? All right. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly? Sure. Get fucking suplexed. Why not? Yeah, okay, so Adelhyde here must be our sugar. Our Bronson extract is from the Bronson roots that our grandpa would eat because they got like a lot of nutrients. I don't know about Flamergreen, but Carmetrine's alcohol. So we're figuring this out. I don't know about these two, Powdered Delta and Flanegreen, but we'll get there before this game's over. I want to figure out what all of these do. Here you go. Yeah, this'll do. So what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something. I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman looking for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? You see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. All right then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? What a name. Triple L we call him on the street. L cubed. Nope. He's some big name from Kanye-vania. Oh no. No. Oh, you can't tell me that Kanye-vania is a real place, man. Oh my god, the fucker made his own country. Oh, okay, sorry. I need a drink. That one hit me hard. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know? Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a Cobalt Velvet? Okay. Cobalt Velvet for Mr. Detective here. Little bubbly classic. Okay, not girly. I thought it was girly. 5 Carmetrine. Getting a little spicy, huh? Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time. He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's all right. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up. Then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. How's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to the her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before our trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand, the bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best, we're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure. Thanks. Oh, thanks, boss. I know the small party is what you need. Merry Mega Christmas! Let's celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. I don't know what any of that meant. Happy freaking holidays. On that episode, happy holidays to you all. Currently, at the time of recording, there's no holiday going on that I know of, but I don't know, fucking celebrate anyway. I don't think you need a reason to celebrate. If you just want to, just do it. But as always, I really do appreciate you watching. Thank you again. There's a link in the description where you can pick up the game for yourself and remember the actual orders that Dorothy and Alma wanted and not fuck them up like I did, because I have a peanut-sized brain with no wrinkles. Because that's me saying I'm dumb. All right, I'm fucking dumb. Anyway, though, thanks again for watching. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, or your night, or whatever else you may be. And I will see, or whatever else you may be. Yikes, that sounded terrible. Whatever time or whatever it is, just stop talking. I'll see you again next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.